I want to welcome you to the Ask Jeff YouTube channel. And well, today there is not a question of the day because I am actually on the other side of the world. I am right now on the journeys of Paul. Cannot wait because in the days ahead, I'm actually going to get to lead a trip through the places, the towns, everything that the Apostle Paul got to experience on his respective 3 journeys. So that being said, for these weeks, we have decided to do our most viewed questions. Now, not just the last week or month, but throughout the year. So enjoy some of the great questions that you've submitted throughout time.
Number 7.
Do we know if King Solomon ever repented at the end of his reign? And is it possible that he, in all his wisdom, may not be in heaven? Well, I've got both good and bad news. Here's the bad news. We have no idea specifically if he did or did not. In fact, the end of the life of Solomon is somewhat vague in Scripture. However, we do have references within the New Testament to the wisdom of Solomon. You've got Hebrews chapter 11 in the Hall of Fame of Faith. I do believe that in spite of his shortcomings, in spite of his issues, his problems, his idolatry, his polygamy, and the list could go on, that Solomon, most likely, in my humble personal opinion, based on scriptural references, will be, quote, in heaven with me one day. Now, I know that he made his fair share of mistakes. I know he had his ups and he had his downs, but what you see at the end of Ecclesiastes is what I want to hang my hat on. After all, Ecclesiastes is where he confesses that he's gone wayward, he's gone sideways, he's done everything he shouldn't have done in the wrong way that he should have done it. And he says, this is the end of all things, to love God and to do and keep his commandments. The last words that we have of Solomon are in focusing on the things of God and not the things of man. So I do believe there's biblical evidence that, to use the verbiage in the question, he is in heaven, not in hell. But at the end of the day, according to John chapter 5, verse 20, all judgment is left to the Lord himself. Great question. If you have one, send it to askjeff.net. Maybe your question next month. Thanks for being a part of today's daily question. Now, we answer a question each and every day. Please feel free to submit a new question at askjeff.net. We may not have gotten to yours today, but we eventually will continue to be a part of this. Subscribe so you don't miss out on a question every day.